something that I wanted you all to know. Check this out. So, I told you all that I've been on Lipitor. Let me adjust this. That I've been on Lipitor. And I didn't want to stay on Lipitor. I stopped it as soon as I started this diet. My wife doesn't like the word diet because she feels like it's more of a better way of eating. So you can call it whatever you want to call it, whatever works for you. But since I started this, I stopped the Lipitor because out of all the things that we are talking about taking, many of them control or help your cholesterol levels, heart health, dealing with free radicals and all those things. All of them are good for you. Okay, you know, the polycosanol, the alpha lipoic acid, the garlic, the cinnamon, magnesium, all D3. I'm also taking the fish oils, the omega-3s, all these things. This is what I found. I'm in class, and it's an IT course, so you know it's real technical. It's talking about computer security. So the class itself, very technical, in the woods kind of stuff. You know, much like the geek alerts that we get that you see in the book. You know, it's down in the woods, the weeds and stuff like that. That kind of technical, but on the IT side. So I'm listening, and I find that after day 2, that I've been able to concentrate and listen to what the guy said, and my mind just not be out there, just straying, thinking about God knows what. Okay? Typically, in the past, when I go to a course, that's what I dealt with. I dealt with, okay, I'm trying to listen to this guy, but I've got photography on my mind, I've got ministry on my mind, I've got bills, whatever going on. Not able to really listen and be attentive. Whatever it is that I'm taking, I have to go back and look and see what supplement, what additive, what oil or whatever it is that I'm taking that specifically addresses focusing and attention to detail and that type of thing, because I've just been really able to concentrate and sit down with a task and follow it through. I thought it was procrastination, and probably it was to a degree, but just being distracted. That's the word I want to use. Just being distracted by everything, or anything, I should say, it was extremely annoying. And but since I've been taking all these pills, there's a lot of pills. It's just been very distracting. I mean, things have been a lot clearer. I'm having more clarity of thought. So big plus right there. The other thing is my sleep has been quality has just been ridiculously good. Had a little issue when we first went down there, and the first night, you know, I always kind of wrestle, toss and turn, simply because I'm in a different place. But after a couple nights that already, you know, had passed, I found out that even though I may wake up multiple times throughout the night, the sleep while I'm in those phases of sleep, I'm getting a lot deeper sleep. So if I fall asleep at 1 o'clock and I end up waking up at 3, it feels like I slept 4 hours. Or even if it's a 15-minute nap or 20-minute nap, it feels like I slept 2 hours deep, because I'm dreaming and I'm waking up remembering the dreams. Now, some of the dreams are really crazy. I'm not gonna get into some of them that I've had, but the quality of sleep has really has been impressive. So if you are not getting the weight loss results that you want, or fat loss that you want, I'm not saying that you're not having any at all, because you should have some success. Think about some of the other things that you may be receiving as well. My mindset is this: if it was just the weight, if it was just, the sleep, the ability to concentrate and focus, the energy, and the cholesterol, being under control, which I'll be testing in about 3 weeks from now, then that's fine with me. So I can work with the weight training and the fat and whatnot. I can work with that. If these other things, because those are bonuses to all of our work, our effort. So quantify why you're doing this. Don't just focus on this is just me talking. This is not from Tim's book. But focus on all the other benefits that you could be or are receiving, and see if those are of value to you. The cost that it takes, or the cost or the investment in a better sleep, is it worth it? The investment in the pills for better clarity, is it worth it? To me, the answer is definitely a yes. If it's just feeling better, overall feeling better, having energy. Wife and I both feel like after we eat correctly, we're not tired and worn down and lethargic, have energy and all these other things. Is it worth it? To me, yes. Is it worth it to you? Now you have to answer that question. I can't answer it for you. But I would hope that you're not only trying to do or wanting to receive one benefit, but that you're working to receive multiple benefits and then giving those their due value, if you will. I would hope that out of all your efforts, you're working, you're dieting, you're eating right, that you're satisfied at least in a few things, and not only looking for the one payoff of only having fat loss or weight loss, but look at the things that you're gaining. Wanted to share that with you all. Really, really hope that you're being encouraged. Respond, subscribe. I'll try to keep you updated. Y'all know where the button is. Subscribe button up top. Leave your comments down below, whether you like it or dislike it. If you dislike it, tell me why. If you like it, I'd love to hear why. But most of all, give me your comments. Tell me how it's working for you. Upload a video. If you don't have a video, send me an email. Put it down below, because someone could appreciate and benefit from your comments, your successes, your even your failures, or what you might deem as a failure. If you're struggling with something, let's talk about it. I personally I don't have a lot of problem with temptation until I'm bored and just hungry and there's opportunity for stuff. Oh, before I go, do you know how frustrating it is when you're in class or you're at an event and every single day they have breakfast for you? Donuts and coffee and cookies and bagels and cream cheese and all this stuff. No eggs, no bacon, no sausage, no freaking beans or vegetables, but fruit and everything else that you can't eat. And I'm a cookie monster. You can keep your cakes and your pies. You put some cookies in front of me, especially if they're warm, I'm in it. Every day they had warm Otis Spunkmeyer cookies at 2 o'clock. And I did not eat one. That's a success for me. To me, you might not care, but for me, not one. Not one single cookie. Not a piece of fruit, no bagels, nothing. That was the one thing that I could walk away from that should have been a temptation, and it was, to be honest with you, that I can say it didn't get me. I didn't fail. Nothing against those who didn't make it or had some setbacks. Had a setback, let's jump back on. Let's get back on top of it. Get your supplements. Make a plan. Set them out for every day. Set them out for your schedule. Write out your plan. Let me see if I have my schedule. Don't move. Now, this is my workout schedule. you won't really be able to see that. I made a similar schedule for my pills, and this is my schedule. Try to get this a little closer so y'all can see it. You may or may not be able to, but I'm gonna try. Okay? I'll kind of tell you what it says. Now, across the top there, those are the days of the week, starting with Monday. All right, starting with Monday all the way through Sunday. And down for each of the meals, this is something that I planned out so that I would have great success. Like for example, it says Monday, 8:30 a.m., protein drink and eggs, multivitamin and calcium. Monday's my day off for the stack, so we don't do the AGG and PAGG stack on Mondays because you're supposed to do 6 on, 1 off. Okay. 11:30 a.m., omega-3, potassium, vitamin B. For my meal, fish, mixed vegetable, pinto beans. 4:30, potassium, fish, mixed vegetable, pinto beans. 7:30, Bible study, that's what I do. And no gym on Monday. 10:30, MSM for joints, magnesium, and Brazil nuts. Jump over to Tuesday. I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but then it adds, it's the same supplements, but breakfast it has AGG, lunch AGG, dinner AGG, plus the other ones that I put on there, and then PAGG for night. And then it has my meals. Now, why do I do this? Because this is called planning. It's flexible enough that if, for example, Tuesday morning I look in the refrigerator and I don't have eggs, I might go ahead and do a shake and then have tuna and beans or whatever. But then I just write on it, cross it off, write it in there with the change I made, and I update it in the computer so I know what I ate that particular day. But if nothing else, I have this, and so for Wednesday, the meals that I have on Wednesday, I can prepare them on Tuesday, and I don't have to worry about Wednesday morning or Wednesday afternoon, what am I going to eat? Then we don't run into the eating out of convenience and setting ourselves up for failure. You don't run into those problems. So as a result, I have very good success with the things that I'm trying to do because I made a plan. Down at the bottom here, I went ahead and wrote out the rules so I don't forget. Avoiding the carbs, anything white that could be white. Same few meals over and over again. Don't drink your calories. Don't eat fruit. And take one day off as a binge day to remind myself of the rules. Simply to reiterate it. I have the supplements in case I need to go shopping, and I also have this on my phone. I have this on my Droid, so when I'm out, if I need to pick up something, I know the milligrams of supplements that I'm going to use. I know from this what kind of shopping list is on there. That's called planning. Supplements, it has my potassium, tells me 99 milligrams, and magnesium 500 milligrams before bedtime, blah blah blah. It also goes through polycosinol, alpha-lipoic, green tea, garlic, etc. So these little things that you can do for yourself. If y'all want that, email me, text me, tell me. I'll send it to you. Just make sure you give me your email address. So you might have to send me a message. I want you to have success too. If you say, well, I don't know how to set up an Excel sheet, but I can edit one, send it to me. I'll send it to you. Change it up however you need for you to be successful. That's the key. How successful do you want to be? I want to be successful. I am a success. I believe in myself. Do you believe in yourself? Alright, this is it. I'm done. Take care. Let's get them guns that we want. Take care of yourselves. Get healthy. Stay healthy. Sign off.